Oh, hello, you caught me in the bath. But I'm not having a bath. I'm having a photo shoot with a little cartoon I drew and some products I got from Naturally Vain, including the bath bomb they sent me, and then a whole bunch of stuff I bought for my mom. So I've just taken pictures of this, and then I also filmed an unboxing downstairs earlier. I've even got my tripod. I'm taking this very seriously. I'm an influencer, and this stuff is awesome. All right, I just took my chewy melatonin, and I took my magnesium, and I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll tell you why. Because I've completely messed up. I don't know. I can't remember what time I went to bed last night, but I woke up early-ish. But then I was like, oh, I'm too tired. There's not enough sleep. I think I had trouble sleeping last night. I can't remember. And then I was just like lying in bed for hours. And then finally at like 1 o'clock, I was, all right, I'm going to try falling asleep again. And I slept till like 3. Now, fortunately, I bought a stock at like 1 o'clock, and then it went up a couple of cents. And so I made like $200 literally while I slept. But I mean, that's not the most productive way to be. And then I was like, oh God, my mom's going to call me to dinner and ask what I did. I'm like, oh, what do I say? So at dinner, sure enough, my dad texted me. He's like, are you in the house? I'm like, yes. And I was on some call. Some woman messaged me, and she's like, do you want to moderate? Like, do you want to be a moderator at a birthday Zoom party or something? And I'm like, what is this? She's like, you've said that you're attending, like in the Friendly Ottawa Singles group. I'm like, oh, I don't know. I say I'm attending things. It's for Jennifer's birthday. I don't know who Jennifer is. And so we did a 10-minute call. She's like, we can talk for him. So she was explaining how I would run the charades and the Guess That Tune. I'm like, oh. And she's planning this thing to go from 7:30 to like 11. I'm like, oh, geez. So that's tomorrow night. So then my dad was texting me while I was talking to that woman. And then he's like, dinner will be in 300 minutes. And I'm like, what is that? Is that 5 minutes? No, 300 seconds, he said. And then he texted a bit earlier. He's like, oh, it's ready now. I'm like, oh. So then sure enough at dinner, my mom's like, so what'd you get done? I'm like, like, did you, take the picture of the bath bomb? And I'm like, no. She's like, did you do a chapter of the book? No. Did you review the keyboard? No. What did you do? Oh. And then later on, my dad he's always like negative about everything. But again, especially the weather. He looks at his weather. I guess this was after dinner, and he's like, oh no, the weather's going to suck. And my mom's like, why does it matter? You don't leave the house. And he's like, oh, I would leave the house. And I just burst out, really? And he sort of looked up at me, and I'm like, and I was trying to, sort of walk it back. I was like, because I haven't left the house in a couple of days. And my mom's like, yeah, well, I mean, that'd be fine if you hadn't left the house in a couple of days and you got something done, but you got nothing to, I'm like, So I don't want to go through that again. So I'm rebooting. It's 10 o'clock now. This is the big reset. Maybe I'll get up at 8, or not 8, like 6 or 7. And we had Tiger Tail ice cream. My mom thought that would be fun. And I asked Google what, the history of it is. It's just Canadian. And I don't like licorice anyway, so I didn't have any. And then she's like, okay, you're going to do it? I'm like, yeah, right now. I'm going to go do it right now. So then I went downstairs and I drew a little cartoon. And actually, I put it in my story, but I accidentally sent it to my Facebook page. So if you're watching this on Facebook, you can go check it out there. Or on my Instagram. And then I took it out. I filmed like a 10-minute unboxing of the bath bombs and all the products. And then I went upstairs to the bathroom. I didn't realize my mom's been having baths in the nice new renovated bathroom, because she said she left the bath in the water last night, the water in the bath. And then actually, well, it was gone by tonight anyways, but it was upstairs. So she's like, yeah, you can take a nice photo with the nice new bathroom. So I posed with all the stuff, and yeah. But then I'm like, okay, let me go upload, I'm still uploading videos from February. And so I did that. There's always a delay. Like yesterday, for some reason, 2 of my videos on YouTube uploaded upside down. So I was chatting with Google support, and he's like, try doing it from a computer. So I had to airdrop it to my computer, upload it from there, and that was fine. And then tonight, I upload my videos to YouTube, and then to Instagram, and then to Facebook profile, and then to Facebook page, and then sometimes to LinkedIn, and then if it's a reel, it's like an Instagram reel, and then it goes to TikTok, and this takes forever, and I'm doing it for like every Instagram story of the day, plus any bonus videos, and then I wound up posting one of the snow that I realized afterwards I had already posted on February 27th. And anyways, so the big delay right now is that I posted a bunch, and I've been trying to post the February 28th Instagram story up to Instagram, but it keeps saying error, error, and I wonder if I've just uploaded too many videos. I don't even know if I did that many, but maybe like 3 or 4 or 5 is just too many for Instagram. It starts to think you're spamming, and I'm like, and are people even watching those? Are people going through my Instagram and watching an old story? Probably not. I think Instagram has to be different than YouTube. I think I can post all my videos to YouTube and people can see them in order or whatever, and they can go through them if they want to watch a longer video. But I think I should take a bit off my plate and say, okay, I don't have to also upload them to Instagram and also to Facebook. Like maybe to Facebook, but or even Facebook, I could just tell people, listen, if you want to watch all my videos, they're on this YouTube thing, and Instagram will be for, I don't know, maybe I draw a cartoon of the day and maybe I read the little parts or little skits, like just little fun things on Instagram. And that way, yeah, that way it'll be a bit less work because to post, and I won't have to keep thinking, where did I upload the videos to? It's just too much. It's just too much. And then, yeah, so people can go see my stuff in different places. I mean, part of it is I'm panicking, like if I ever lose my Facebook again or my Instagram or what, I want a backup. I want it on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube, but that's not a way to look at it. And anyways, I'll always have the files if I ever want to go back and, my great grandkids want to go through and look at spend their entire lives going through my Instagram stories of me complaining and whining. Anyways, all right, so 10 o'clock, that's it. This is the great reset. This is what I should have done a year ago at the beginning of the pandemic, gone right to bed on time every night and got up early. Because tomorrow, it's my little baby cousin's. She's having a baby shower on Zoom. And then my sister might come over in the morning. My aunt might come over in the afternoon. My mom said we might order Chinese food. So I want to get lots done at like 6 a.m.,